Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Going back to a slightly different list today. No Roiling Vortex. The meta is really aggressive right now, and I don't think that that's something that I want to be doing. Actually, thank you very much for the follow, Antoine. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I will dedicate my first bolt of the day to you. Just changing my deck list in Stream Decker. I'm playing 2 Skullcrack in the main. And 3 Searing Blaze. That Searing Blaze is very good again. Then my sideboard is 4 paths, 4 surgical, 3 smash. And then the 2 Skullcrack. That everything's in order. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah. Just queue up for a league with classic burn, Lurrus, Boros. Yep, everything's in place. Let's go. Hopefully we don't play against Taxes. Taxes, it's such an annoying deck to play against. Thank you very much for the follow, Strawberry Pie MTG. Our second bolt will be dedicated to you. Alright, on the draw, never a good thing. This hand's a mulligan. Keftumul, I'm on 7. 61 cards. What kind of sorcery is this? Wow. Pretty much the exact same hand. I'll eventually write an article about this whole actually, I'm gonna bottom Eidolon, which might be a little weird, but getting some damage through is very relevant on a multi 6, and Searing Blaze makes this Swiftspear be really good. Okay, this could still be a control deck. Interesting, I should try to do some math on that. Please do, and please share your conclusions with me. Because I might be wrong. Like, the math I did was conclusive enough for me. I should have bolt faced there. I'll hold that bolt. Still not sure what I'm up against, which is worrying. Like, it could still be control. I have one place Uro here. Not really in love with that situation. Should definitely cast Bolt there. That's weird. It's a weird choice. This is that 4-color field deck, right? I assume he has Fatal Push. He kinda has to have Fatal Push here. Really no reason for him not to cast Fatal Push. Sometime. Okay, I like this. I'm not gonna push my luck. Man, if this hits, I'm in very good shape. If he pushes this and then untaps and casts Uro, which he can't because no colors, but yeah, I kind of regret keeping the Blaze instead of Eidolon, but oh, that's a problem. Temple Garden. No, this deck plays no white, right? So, I might be able to win off of anything from the top of my deck. He has Mana Leak here for sure, yeah. It's fine, like that Searing Blaze was just a glorified bolt. Oh, this is very good actually. It's not great. Oh man, this is really bad. He's gonna escape Uro next turn. If I kept that Eidolon, I'd be in a much better place. That was a meta call. Like, the reason I'm playing Searing Blaze in the main is so that just because I think that Searing Blaze is just really good right now. Or again, because Searing Blaze was very good for a lot of years. Okay, relevantly, as of right now, he cannot escape Uro. Okay, this is fine. No land drop. This is very fine. It's very bold from my opponent, wow. Uro nets him 1 life here, but he still can't escape it without paying at least 1. So Uro actually nets him 0 life. Honestly, you should Uro here. Well, that's certainly a problem. That's not the land you want to tap, buddy. What's he casting? You should definitely be playing Uro here. Wait, what the hell? Like, I already lost this game, but these decks can really run a lot of random cards, so I'm really just gathering some information on what my opponent's running. Just escape Uro already. Finally. Okay, so my opponent's at 4. He has field. So I'm never winning this game. It's quite unfortunate. This is really a matchup where I would have liked the Roiling Vortex. Okay, so this is an easy swap, and I think I take out Helix. This looks fine. Because like for my last 10 games, 10 matches of my last 2 leagues, I think I faced 1 control deck, and every other deck was just super aggro in terms of creatures and stuff. Man, losing game 1 there is really tough. Because games 2 and 3, especially game 3, is always very hard. Because look, when I'm on the play, I get to do this, and now my opponent, when he plays a Triumph, I get to double bolt him and put him down to 10 and have a Skullcrack up. Not sure what this stop is about. I'm not calling out my opponent on this, but just a fair warning for anyone tuning in. Sometimes opponents have weird stops, like in begin combat, to, I don't want to say bait out, but to make opponents click through their attack phase. So be careful about that. Okay, I'm double bolting here. If he has push, he has push. There's nothing I can do. Getting that F6 value. Sucks that my opponent had Fatal Push here. This deck, 4 color control is strong when it runs well, and having a fetch for black on turn 1 is definitely running well. This is 3 life my opponent gained. Now he has a fetch for blue. Damn. Yeah, I'm casting this. Him going down to 11 is somewhat relevant. Hoping my opponent Urus here. Hopefully my opponent's thinking, how likely is it that I'm sandbagging? Not even sandbagging. That I'm holding a Skullcrack. Chooses not to Uro. Okay. Definitely has Uro in hand though. That pause tells me he... Seriously? God damn it. That's such a bad draw. Yeah, these are the games that I'll never win. When my opponent has on-color fetch lands for early interaction cards. I don't think you can reliably beat those. That's fine. A bit too aggressive for my taste, but... Okay. I think he has a mana leak. That's why he waited this long. Oh, he has Aether Gust. So either way I'm screwed. And he even has the Gargaroth in hand to make it 9 possible for me to do anything. But this is... oh, it's just Sultai. Okay, I thought he was running the red, because that's the popular version nowadays. But... okay, so I basically lose here. Because I'm gonna do this. And he gusts me. And I have to put it on top. And my opponent really did have the perfect hand there. And even gets to put Gust on top. It's mostly inconsequential though. Exiling the Euro here. I know it's not a lot of value, but I'm not gonna concede here. Because these games can go rather long, and if I have a chance, I'll take it. So it was that. Putting Lurrus in hand, just to make sure that if I ever need it, I have it. Another Mystic Sanctuary. Kinda just offer the Field of Ruin. Fix the green for Gargaroth. It's not a good draw. And I know that my opponent has like Aether Gust in the hand. And Archmage's Charm, yeah. Now he plays the Gargaroth, and I can't Skullcrack because he has Aether Gust in hand. I basically lose. Quite unfortunate, but my opponent's hand just lined up really well. And that's the thing about 3-color control, is that when all their cogs fit together, you can't win realistically. Their problem is that there will be... I'm just gonna concede. Like, this won't resolve. He's gonna gain. We're gonna go down to like 1. 3-color control is good when it works. The problem is working consistently. You know, imagine if that first fetch weren't a black one. That's already tons of pain. Then imagine that it didn't have push into mana leak into Uro. That would also be problematic for my opponent. That's a lot of lands. That's a keep. And I'm actually gonna bottom the Skullcrack. Might be making a mistake, but again, I think that the meta is aggro. I'd rather keep Helix than Skullcrack. Are we up against another control deck? Or is this Taxes? Okay, it's Taxes. Sure. That's mostly inconsequential. Taxes really fails in having proper one draw. He has no land. That's tough. So I'm assuming my Goblin guy is gonna die. It's really the perfect draw. My opponent's smart. He paths this Swiftspear. Goes down to 10. Then put him down to 3. Yeah. So my opponent's down to 3. Which means realistically he cannot path. He cannot tap his current lands. No, Munich, bolt you. No, wait. I have some amulet icons for a month. Let's see. This one feels appropriate. Ooh, a Thalia. With a Tide Hollow on backup. It's 54 damage. Should be enough. You'd think, right? Oh, this is just lethal, right? Yeah, I don't know. Playing Path and Thalia in the same deck is not ideal. I've waited to see what creature would come here. I know what creature it is. It's Tide Hollow. Like, there's no way he doesn't put Tide Hollow there to try and snatch my hopefully sorcery. So Searing Blaze comes in. Fair, it's still optimal to wait. Yeah, but I don't know. What if he plays something that gains him life? Well, then it doesn't matter, right? Because the Searing Blaze doesn't kill him. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No patience damage only. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I could always just wait. Okay, what else do I want? Definitely want Skullcrack to kill the pro-red. Path seems good here. Have Smash, but might do it. Here's the thing. Smash is too narrow if it's only hitting one card. Yeah, but he plays Sculler, so Smash does get a little better. So this is the order. No, actually, I want Skullcrack first. Yeah, I don't over Sideboard. Yeah. So Eidolon comes out, obviously. What else? What else? Play taxes from time to time, which remove some vials against one to make the smash worse. That's understandable. Is path really important for me? Yeah, Firewalker and Burnt Unforged Gender just wreck me, absolutely. So yeah, I won't be siding in Smash, but I will be siding out Boros Charm, Smash, because just the one, because Boros Charm gets like I want to make my CMC a little smaller if possible. So this hand's total ass. My thinking here is Boros Charm only goes face. I'm not playing it's Riftbolt. Yeah, it's Riftbolt. I'm not playing Amulet because I know that you've kept 7 lands in Amulet. Okay, that's the most obvious path I've ever seen. 6 lands redraw. Interaction, perfect timing. Yeah, Boros, I'm definitely one of the worst cards in this matchup. Yeah, no doubt. This is a path if I've ever seen one, but that's good right now. Because I don't have lands, and if my opponent Thalia's here, I'm screwed. Yep. So now I absolutely need a land. It's not a land. By the way, this is why Thalia is so much better than Mariner, and Mariner really isn't all that played, because Thalia stops me from casting spells, and Mariner just counters them. So I would attack, he would block, I would cast the spell, it gets countered, but I don't care because I killed the Mariner. Punished for keeping a one-lander, as usual. No place. That's interesting. My opponent does know that if I draw a land, I'm in a good place, right? One lander against Thalia deck is asking for trouble. Yeah, but so is molding to 5, right? Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I'll play it out for information, because this is... It's probably playing Displacer, right? Yeah, Removal to 5 usually sucks. I've been fighting most of 5. I've been fighting against molding to 5, but this is like the 5th game that I lose because of that. So maybe I should just mold to 5 more often. Yeah, I don't know, it might as well be a multi-0 if you cannot cast anything. Yeah, that's true, that's true. It's just that mathematically, keeping a one-lander on the draw is something like 65% of casting your second land on curve. With 2 bolts in hand, that means that no Thalia would survive. But yeah, that's true. If I keep a wonky hand, it doesn't matter how many cards I have. God damn it, game. Well, I will keep this. It's not ideal, but it's serviceable. Am I double bolting? Yes, I am. There's a lot of damage coming in. If he plays a Tide Hollow now, I'm still fine if I manage to top deck something useful. This one is truly a bad matchup. Just because they play a lot of coincidental hate cards, you know? They might violin something annoying. No play on 2 makes me worried. Runs down to 3 now. He should Ghost Quarter me. And that's a problem. It's definitely a problem. So it's somewhat likely that I can kill him if I draw any gas next turn. I needed the Boros Charm. He's gonna violin something here. Yep. My true savior is Smash the Smithereens. Who thought it would come to this? That's... But he just double blocks with Reshaper, right? Does he double block with Reshaper? He probably does, so... Still somewhat on 1 white mana, so I absolutely take it. That's inconsequential right now. He needs to block me. Well, not anymore. Ooh. That's a problem, I guess. That's actually the best case scenario. Still, that's a very strong board from my opponent. And if I had that smash the Smithereens, that'd be so fine. I can't even cast that, so Tidehowl's just gonna get it for free. Damn, that ley line strikes me as weird. I feel that Rakdos Prowess can easily beat Leyline. I guess it makes sense in Texas. They probably don't play very well against this card. I just put him at 3 though. So my ticket out is Smash the Smithereens. Opponent has to have something here. Okay, if I attack, I lose, right? Because he blocks here, he takes 2. I can't really attack. Okay. That's game. Ah, that's a bit disheartening. Not much I can do when my opponent hard-casts Leyline like that. Damn. Going 0-2. The minute I change my deck to beat creature decks, I get paired against control. And then I play against some dude playing Leyline. I'm really pressed for beating this is scary. My opponent mulled to 4. Okay, my opponent mulled to 4. Let's play the aggro game here. And open it Swiftspear into Double Bolt. Okay. Stream might be lagging a little bit for some reason. So it's Dredge. But Dredge opening with Conflagrate is fine. He's probably flagging this for 2. Please, no chill. God damn it. Wow, wow. It's a really strong cathartic. Goddamn Dredge. Draw Eidolon, like the most useless. Most useless against Dredge card. No blocks? Wow. Seriously, no blocks? I would imagine you would have at least jumped it. Playing Ox here. And just dredging for 15. Most likely. The other 2 chills. Okay, I'm dead basically. That's what, 3 amalgams coming in. Yeah. Game 1 against Dredge, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty hard to beat. There are some decks that do, but it's really hard. This goes out. This is a direct trade. No question about it. So I really want this. Do I want Searing Blaze? Sounds narrow, actually. Actually gonna cut Searing Blaze for Skullcrack. Okay. Now I'm ready. I'm gonna go 05. This is an 05. I'm gonna play all the games, but an 05 league makes me real nervous for the health of my deck. The meta has a lot of coincidental hate. Like Uro is just... this sounds great. I mean, this ends serviceable. It's double Skullcrack, so... This most likely means that I only really need to deal 20 damage. Mulls to 4 again, but that doesn't really matter. He's playing Dredge, so he mulls to 3. Okay, my opponent mulled to 3. as weird as it may be, I kind of want to land here. Not here, but between here and next turn. I need to keep mana open for these. I should skip. I don't care what my opponent does here. Shriekhorn. Okay, that's fine. That's also very fine. Because I did keep one Searing Blaze in. Even though I'm gonna play that Bloodstained Mire next turn, I want to be able to that's a bad Shriekhorn. Slightly better. Okay, so I should be winning this game. I should be winning this game now. I have 12 damage lined up. Okay, my opponent's being nice. And offering me the Shriekhorn activations. He's being greedy, trying to find more amalgam. He seriously sided in Lightning Axe. I have to disagree on that one. I kind of want to draw could have a Lightning Axe here though. Like the best play would be Rift Bolting this and double casting this and attacking. But if he has a Lightning Axe, that play is just awful. Now that play becomes much better. I basically win, right? Yeah, what am I afraid of? Oh, this. Could you imagine? Well played by opponent, well played. Not gonna lie. Just run it back. no. This hand's unkeepable. Sadly. This hand's near unkeepable, but there's one Skullcrack. I really wish I could see. Can I draw a surgical here? Just be in much better shape. It's not bad, that's not bad, not gonna lie. I'd still love to see a surgical there. Just because my opponent's turn 2 is bound to be good. That's in my opinion where surgical shines over every other option. He's axing this for sure, yeah. Even opened with a fast land. That's annoying. Wow, that's really good. Duel comes back and Amalgam comes back. Oh, and now we find Surgical. I'm so tempted to Surgical the Amalgam. Because I have the Skullcracks. If I Surgical the Amalgam, he's gonna get 6 power on the table. Yeah, that's really strong. Yeah, and this hand is basically out of gas. He has a stink with him in the graveyard, but not much more. What sucks about Reg is that not one can loam now. Probably loaming here for basic and playing something? No. Play this tapped, yeah. That's not great, but it'll have to do. Still choked in terms of life total. Wait. Opponent? Why did he just do that? It's so bad. It's really bad. I'm gonna lose, but my opponent didn't really play optimally. He has the Ox now. Wait, what? Why did he shock himself? Does my opponent have a plan? Okay, no more creeping chill. But I am down to 1. I'm actually dead to Narcomoebas. Does he have? He has Conflagrate. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay. Yep. Wow. Well, I'll play for the 05. I'll play for the 05, you know. This hand's good. Of course, we're up against Tron, where this hand isn't as good. We draw a land. Like, quote-unquote best case scenario, this is Tron, the Eldrazi Tron, and they play Reshaper here? So it is Eldrazi Tron. That's cool. Okay, opponent. We're gonna scry ASAP, sure. This is a risky play, because if my opponent thinks that I now only have 2 CMC spells in hand, he can cast Chalice for 2. Yeah, that's a correct assessment of what to take. That's a bad draw. It's gonna do this now for F6 value. There's no way I'm trading the Thought-Knot. My spell, I'm on the run here. I don't want to prolong the game. It's good, I guess. I get to cast the Helix. Oh no, that's a problem. Yeah, because Maze Main Tone gains life. Why wouldn't it? Right? Why wouldn't Maze Main Tome gain life? That's the real problem with current design. Like, cards just do a lot of stuff. And even if they don't do everything well, just by doing a lot of stuff, they are good. Like, I'm trying to think of examples aside from Uro. Look at Cling to Dust, for example. Really great card because it just does a lot of things well. Okay, opponent. So my opponent has nothing. That's the conclusion I take from this. Now he randomly plays a Smasher, a Reality Smasher. Or Ugin, okay. Oh, really? The frustrating part is that I'm gonna lose to this. My opponent has made so many bad calls. Watch him have a Thought-Knot Seer here. Card, okay. I lose, right? He fetches a Worm Coil. Just wins? Yep. Oh wait, I have no lands there. Yeah, okay. Okay. I accept the defeat. I accept the defeat. Eidolon is bad. I did a bit of math, not too convinced, but I need to refine it a bit. Yeah, hit me up with the results. Like, it's perfectly possible that I'm wrong. It's actually perfectly reasonable that I'm wrong. So, yeah, hit me up with results if you have them. Okay, so my plan is to run, right? So I guess I need some Searing Blaze. Not because I want them, because I don't have anything else to put in. I mean, obviously it's just gold fishing, so it could be different in a real game. The parameters that not the parameters, my considerations were: how much worse does it make drawing specific cards? Oh, this hand's gas. And how likely it is to... versus how likely... Yeah, but especially right now, like, your goldfish guild doesn't matter. There are 0 decks where you get to do what you want. Long gone are the days where you're playing against I don't know. I don't even know. Am I absolutely smashing the map? I am, right? From my experience, when my opponent casts a map, is because he absolutely needs it. And not because it's there. I'm running under the assumption that my opponent knows what he's doing, so you don't keep this if this map isn't an actual payoff. Okay, that's okay. That's a decent draw. Still very much running here. Sorry, about the 60 vs 61 cards discussion. I don't think that you ever get to just do what you want, and if I draw a bolt, I win, right? You never get to do what you want. Long gone are the days where you just play like against Tron a lot and like, I don't know. Yeah, true, you absolutely need to deal with interactive decks, yeah. So that's why when people tell me that, oh no, mono red prowess is really good because you have a really fast, but you also don't want to kill your performance too much. Yeah, that's the main issue right now, because you need to be interactive yourself, but it's hard to properly do that and not just run out of cards, basically. That's where prowess is really good, because since their threats are permanent, they can slow roll their burn and use it as removal. But as I was saying, when people tell me that Mono prowess is really good because it has a lot of turn 3 kills, oh, this hand is so risky, but it's so good in this matchup. It's so risky though, because I can turn 1 bolt in turn 2 double bolt, and then Chalice on 1 doesn't hit me. But if my opponent is playing Chalice on 1, then he's eating me 2 cards. I like this hand much better. Like, not only does this hand beat Chalice on 1 naturally, it has removal for said Chalice. Sorry, Strawberry. I was commenting about what my considerations were. Basically, it was drawing of course, like a number of percentage of keepable hands was something I took into account. But most of all, I do have the smash. I'm glad that my opponent's just comfortably wasting resources. And I'm gonna do this. So what I took into consideration again was, so on one side of the scale we have percentage of keepable hands, and that is where the math is tricky, because what are keepable hands? And also how, because of course the percentage of drawing a specific card gets worse, right? What I wanted to know is how much worse. Ooh, opponent could have Chalice for 2. Do I want this trade? Probably not, right? I have lethal in hand, so I don't need to get cute. Because of course that drawing specific cards gets worse because you're increasing deck size. Maybe it changes the stats on keepable hands. Yeah, that's one of the points of not just running. This is a Chalice. Ooh, white. Thought not seer. Okay, so I'm Helixing Face here. It's the most valuable spell I have. But basically it was that, and how much worse do the percentages of drawing specific cards get? And then I balanced that against the percentage of drawing too many lands per game. And maybe I got it wrong, but it seemed to me that percentage of keepable hands was pretty much the same, because with 20 lands you get to keep 1 landers on the draw sometimes, and with 61 cards keeping 4 lands isn't all that awful. That's just a poor draw. So what am I doing here? Yeah. Because there are a couple of ways that this deck loses, right? And one of them is definitely drawing 1 too many lands. And you kind of need to balance it all. That's why I'm even not on the green splash. What do I do here? Just say go. I just say go, right? I should have offered a trade with Reshaper, to be honest. But I don't know. Yeah, blocking a Thought-Knot here is good. Assuming this is a bait. Or my opponent. If he cracks it now, then okay. Okay, best case scenario, my opponent misplays and casts like some artifact. This could also work. Might dead next turn. No, Lava Spike here does it. Or Lightning Bolt. 7, 8, 9, 10. God damn it. Wow, I actually won that one. It's actually surprising. Yeah, final match. 1 and 3. I would drop, but if I drop, I'm not gonna play anymore. It's not like I'm playing the second league, so I'm just gonna play it out. I feel like I keep losing my concentration on what answer I want to give you, Strawberry, about stuff. But that match was really tight, so okay, the hand's fine. Considering no worries, focus on the game. It's already pretty much I don't want to say lost, but a low EV league. So it's no problem. This is a creature. Okay. So my opponent fetched into a shockland, same as me. So I'm gonna play the racing game, because I have a Searing Blaze and 2 Lightning Helix. So my current assessment is that if I try to race, I'm gonna win. My opponent is... Ooh. I was gonna say, my opponent is 2 points of damage away from being in a really rough spot. Okay. My opponent thought seizes me. Kinda screwed. I don't think he can kill me this turn. even with mutagenic growth. Very much alive. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kept a one-lander, which is far too slow. Okay, so I even get the land to double spell this turn. By the way, the reason I played Riftbolt instead of Helix there, which would have been healthier for me, was because if my opponent thought sees me, I play Helix, and he goes down to 6. No, it never works because I have a Suspended Riftbolt. No, I wouldn't have a Suspended Riftbolt. So it takes away Lightning Bolt, and if I don't draw a land here, is that 6, and I have Riftbolt and Skewer, and I can't cast both on the same turn to kill him right away. And him playing a second Shadow there would be problematic. Imagine he plays Land Thoughtseize or Land Inquisition, which I'm not sure if they run. Just felt safer this way. So this comes in, these come in. I can't. Skullcrack comes out, I think. And then Boros Charm, because it doesn't hit creatures. Like the reach might be. That. Okay, because I am on the draw, I'm gonna cut Lava Spike. Because it makes it so my damage spells are better, basically. And it's very, very decent. Okay, again, I have a path, I have Helix. So I'm gonna play the control game here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna play the racing game. So no mutagenic growth for my opponent. That's a snap. Swiftspear into Shadow. No, he can't play Shadow. Okay, bolt my Goblin Guide. That's fine. Alright, I need to get some of these skewers out, so I'm gonna do that here. Getting some damage in, killing some creatures. Getting a phone call, I'll answer it in a bit. A fatal push, okay. Shadow here is definitely problematic. Alright. It assumes still no growth. I think this is a reasonable kill. My opponent's running out of resources. Probably kills this all the same. Just puts Lurrus in hand. Yep. And he attacks. That's very bold. If my opponent's being bold, so will I. The ball is on his court now. I'm assuming he goes Lurrus Death Shadow? Or just Lurrus? Wow. Really pressed my opponent's resources. See, these are the types of matchups that I'm used to playing. The Taxes matchup I'm really not comfortable with. I can even cheese. I could cheese my opponent and kill him with pathing Lurrus and attacking, but whoa. My opponent called me trash. Wait. My opponent called me trash. That's really funny. Okay. We got the pity play points. It's fine. I don't know. What did I lose to? Euro Taxes Dredge. So the Dredge matchup is solved, you know. I play 3 to 4 Surgical, 4 Skullcrack in the 75, and games 2 and 3. I gotta find them. It's not favorable, but honestly, I don't think it's unfavorable. Because the match really is, because their mana base is quite painful, and some of their creatures like are slow getting online, so matchup's pretty much solved. The Euro matchup, it's semi-solved. Like Surgical is a great help there, and just a strong start with creatures is really good. My last game 1 was... It was durdling around. It seemed closer than it actually was, because he could have just fetched into a tap land and cast Uro sooner. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play more than 2 Skullcrack in the main. Maybe go up to 3. But then the Taxes matchup, I'm really at a loss on what to do there. Like, their threats line up really well against us. Like, I don't know, the Stoneforge angle is good, the Eldrazi angle is good, and then they can play a bunch of good sideboard cards like Ariok Champion, Forge Sender, Core Firewalker, and that's also a problem. And this is the matchup that I'm having most trouble with right now, the Taxes one. It's why I put Searing Blaze in the main to try and steal game 1s against them. If not, I think one thing you need to see when playing against Taxes is whether or not they have. If not, that's the thing. Today my opponent was playing black-white Taxes, and he had Sculler, Tidehollow Sculler, and I don't know if you saw that game, but Smash the Smithereens would have won game 3 because they were playing Leyline. I think that this game was an outlier because I don't think Taxes should be playing Leylines, or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Someone that plays Taxes, please correct me if Taxes is really the deck to be playing Leyline. Yeah, just looking at lists online, people aren't playing Leyline. I don't know, maybe that was an outlier. Yeah, usually you don't Leylines that great. Okay, so it was an outlier, so I can accept those. Okay, so I might do this for next time. Cut a Helix, put the third crack in the main, and then play a Vortex in the side just for... Or actually no, yeah, game 1 I kinda wanna run. Like what? Usually this color means no Stoneforge. Yeah, but then Smash the Smithereens is good against either, right? So I don't know. Really don't know. I don't know, I think this list is fine for the current meta. Like, I like it like this a little more, just because Helix is... I know, I too often die with Smash in my hands. Yeah, but like, here's my reasoning. If you're dying with Smash in your hands, what's killing you if you have Smash in your hands? Well, that having Smash just means that you can stall your opponent for so long. I don't know. I like this configuration. I like my list today. The Euro matchup. Look, this I'm gonna call this the variance loss, you know, because game 1 my opponent got there, he had good interaction early. Game 2 same thing. So yeah, that's gonna happen from time to time. What's your reasoning behind the 4th path? Just Shadow. It's good against Shadow. It's good against Taxes. It's good against just random creature piles like Omnath or Jund. So and it's great against Titan too. That's my reasoning. 4 Surgical is just because you saw in the Dredge game, like, having 1 is so important to not get blown up by an early Creeping Chill. Because like that early Creeping Chill, to which I had no Surgical in game 3, enabled my opponent to get his Silversmote Ghoul, which would have triggered the Amalgam had I not Surgical the Amalgam. So if I Surgical that Creeping Chill, my opponent gets no creatures, like he gets no board pressure, and he loses all the Creeping Chills in his deck, so Silversmote Ghoul gets much worse. And then against Uro, like, I rather see too many because it's still good against control, because you get to make Snap and Mystic Sanctuary much worse, and you may also be able to snag away some cards from hand. Like, I'm pretty proud of my assumption that my opponent had Mana Leak when he cast Uro and Surgical the Mana Leak. It's just unfortunate that he also had Aether Gust. And then there are like can't really play without Smash the Smithereens just because Chalice of the Void is a thing. And then I think Lurrus is good. Just think that Lurrus is good. It's mostly free. The sideboard slot would be nice, but the ability to threaten to have a creature in games that go really long is pretty good. Like there are some games that go ridiculously long. Just that ability to put randomly creature in hand is good. So this is some flood protection aside from all the canopies. And I don't think 6 is that many, especially because I'm running them in conjunction with 4 Lightning Helix. And then I think that this now there are 3 flex slots here. Filling up on Skullcrack is always good, and then the Searing Blaze, which I think is a good meta call. And so I'm happy with the list. Like that last matchup showed that I don't need core to beat the current red decks. Like yesterday I beat Izzet Prowess twice in a row. Same pilot, but the games did not seem close at all. I did lose to Mono Red Prowess, but be the first one to say that my opponent had some weird play patterns. It might have tripped me, not sure. So I don't know, I think I'm well equipped for the meta with this list. Then some matchups are really... just sideboard checks, like Dredge, and some matchups are proper draws from my opponent checks, like the Euro matchup. Like if he draws well, I don't really have a chance. Like for every game he draws like that, I feel that there's like 2 or 3 where he doesn't. That's why Euro isn't the boogeyman of the format. Like sure, if you're an aggro player, Euro sucks on the other side, but it's not like the deck is obscenely strong. Either way, thank you for watching and see you next time.